Imagine bringing your side project to life just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? Welcome back to another Watch with Nordic live commentary stream. Today, we have two of the top teams in the National Hockey League today for this 10 p.m. matchup between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Tampa Bay, Lightning. So let's get ready for game time here in just a moment. These two teams, when we commentate them, have been pretty darn good, might I say. The Vegas Golden Knights, through 9 commentary streams, tonight is their 10th. They are 5-2-2. Very respectable numbers there when you look at the Golden Knights. As for Tampa Bay, through 4 commentary streams, they are 3-1. And this should be a very exciting commentary tonight. These are two really good teams in terms of the NHL standings. So I am really looking forward to commentating this game tonight. Starting goaltenders for both sides. Carl Lindbaum making his Watch with Nordic debut. This is just his 3rd career pro game in the NHL. He makes his debut tonight for the Vegas Golden Knights. On the other side is Andrei Vasilevsky. Wow, we got a lot of people in the chat. Hello. Let's go, Knights. Hope Vegas wins so Toronto stays behind in the Atlantic. What's your team? What's up, guys? How we doing? Good crowd here so far. You guys know I love to see that. But thank you all so much for tuning in to the previous stream if you were there. And let's get ready for another exciting one here between the Golden Knights and the Lightning. So Carl Lindbaum becomes the 60th goaltender to play in a Watch with Nordic live commentary stream. So if you guys follow these stats and are a fan of that, you'll know that we keep track of all the goaltending stats here and all that good stuff. We were obviously just live for Bruins and Senators. The Bruins took home that game in overtime. Penguins beat the Caps. Good. Good for them. Getting ready for the opening game here tonight between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Tampa Bay Lightning in just a moment. Carl Lindbaum played the Lightning in his NHL debut. With the injury of Adin Hill and him not being able to play, it has resulted in Carl Lindbaum being called up here and playing some games for the Vegas Golden Knights. All right, we are pretty much ready to get started here live from Vegas. Hey, Dave, another $5 donation. What a guy. Thank you so much, Dave. Again, that's $25 from you tonight. I really appreciate it, man. So your starting goalies here, Andrei Vasilevsky is in net. 3-4-2, a 2.67 and a .900 save percentage. Lindbaum 0-1-1 through the 2 games played in his NHL career. He is looking for his first NHL win tonight here against the powerhouse in the Tampa Bay Lightning. Face-off coming up here in just a moment. It is Lightning versus Golden Knights, the second game of a doubleheader. We are underway. Face-off won here by the Golden Knights. It's kicked back into the Tampa Bay zone. Victor Hedman now on the right side, battling alongside the Golden Knights. Shot there from Hannafin goes just wide of the net. Jake Gensel gets that puck. He'll slide it up down the right side. Racing for it now is Cirelli. Banks that one into the zone. Now Gergensons will fight forward here with Hannafin alongside Brett Howden. On the right side, Golden Knights claim that puck. They'll throw it out to center, back into the Tampa zone. And that will be an icing here against the Golden Knights. Showing off John Cooper, head coach of this Lightning team for many years now at this point. He's been here for a long time. His 14th season with the Lightning. This is the first time we have live streamed the Tampa Bay Lightning this season. Second time we've streamed the Golden Knights Face-off one by the Bullets in the Vegas zone. Kucherov past the Hedman. A shot there goes just wide to the point now. Chernak sends that one back then for Point. Down low, Hagel to Point. Pass in front goes up in the air and back out and into the neutral zone as the Lightning will regroup. On the right side now, Point into the zone. Drops it back. Kucherov to Point. To Kucherov down low. Point in front. Can't get the shot on. Hagel in front. And that one is denied. Lightning with the early pressure here. Here comes Vegas through the zone. Jack Eichel dekes it in. Shoots it on net, and that one is wide. Played back up to the point. McNabb to the right side. Eichel pass. McNabb dekes in. Shoots it. Tipped in front as it goes back down low to the corner. Deserves the donations. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad to help. Honestly, yeah, it's fun doing these streams. It's fun that you guys get to see all the other teams. It makes it more fun for me, too, so I love these commentaries. It's awesome. Vegas will regroup here now in their own zone. Here's McNabb holding that puck then for Vegas. Braden McNabb in the Vegas zone to center. Will dump that one into the Tampa Bay zone. Now on the right side, battling forward is Hedman. Back down low then is J.J. Moser. Feeds that one all the way back down to center. Now racing for that puck in front. Gord a shot. And that one goes wide. Yanni Gord was traded from Seattle to Tampa Bay. He was there when the team won their back-to-back Stanley Cups in 2020 and 21. Here's Hurdle, a wraparound play. Can't get that shot on. Vegas obviously winning their Stanley Cup 2 years ago at this point. They're hoping to get another one here. And a whistle here for a hand pass will go back to center ice with 17:38 left to go in the first period. Still tied at 0 here through the first period so far. Shots are 1-0 in favor of Vegas. Face-off won by the Golden Knights. McNabb kicks it to the right side, back into the Tampa Bay zone. Emil Lilleberg now tries to move that puck. Battling here now on the right side, trying to play that puck forward is Gage Gonzalez, who is out here for Tampa Bay. Fighting for it now on the right side, back up to the point. Hanifin clears it back down low behind the net now. Kurashev over there then for Howden. Behind the net, Golden Knights still battling for it. In the corner here, Lilleberg trying to play that puck forward. Back down low. Fighting with it there in the corner. Lightning are running a 11 forward, 7 defensive line here tonight. They have 7D in their lineup. Charles-Edouard Daoust gets in for Tampa Bay, and Dominic James is in for the Bolts as the Lightning again are running a 11 forward rotation here. Battling forward here down low. Cirelli trying to get that puck free. Radish now on the right side. Darren Radish trying to get that puck through. Golden Knights have it. Theodore down low in front. Shot goes just wide there on a good chance nearly from Ivan Barbashev. Puck is tipped ahead to the neutral zone. Braden Point now will battle forward with Carlson. Puck drops back. Shea Theodore now on the right side. Moves it through center. Will dump that one into the Vegas zone. Behind the net now, Riley throws it in front. There's nobody there, and it comes all the way back out of the zone and back into the Golden Knights' end. You're playing Fortnite while watching this? Nice. I got to get on that new season. Here's Eichel now battling alongside Ryan McDonough to the right side. Chernak plays that puck forward. Tampa rushes it back the other way. Hagel gets held up there at the blue line. Braden Point now battling forward here in the corner. Riley Smith will fight forward as well. Kucherov dekes in, shoots it on net. That one goes wide and back down low then behind the net. Played back to the right side. Hagel cleared back down low. Here come the Knights the other way. Into the zone, Mitch Marner to center. Waits, pass in front. Eichel nearly had a good chance there for McNabb. He could not tuck that one through. Eichel to the point. Hanifin a shot. And that one goes off the pad of Vasilevsky. 15 minutes left to go here in the first period. Shots are 2-1 in favor of the Golden Knights. Through the zone now. White Cloud will dump that one in. In the corner here now. Banked off the boards by Daoust. Hanifin. In front then, White Cloud to the neutral zone. Racing for it in there is Dorofeev, who is in the top 10 in league scoring. Here in the Vegas zone. Hanifin with 14:20 left to go in the first period. Lightning will intercept that puck. That's Stu trying to get that puck through. Intercepted. Tomas Hertl moves it into the zone. Hertl waits. Pass in front. Saved by Vasilevsky on a good chance there for Brandon Saad. Do I think Eichel will get it first goal? It would be cool if it updated live. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have that necessity. When's Marner winning the Conn Smythe? I don't know, man. We'll see. Eichel could get the first goal. It's been a good battle here so far through this opening period. Face off here now in the Tampa Bay zone. It's one back then by the Golden Knights. Clear around to the right side. Now trying to keep that one in is Jeremy Lazone at the point. Back down low. Tampa Bay gets the puck. Bjorkstrand will move it back down the other way and back into the Vegas end. Haig trying to keep that one in down low. Or Lazone trying to keep that one in down low. They traded Haig, right? Puck slides into the Tampa Bay zone. Lightning will regroup. 3-game road trip for Tampa Bay. They have won 8 of their last 9 games. They have been awesome here through this point. Puck is dumped down low into the Vegas end. Battling forward now on the right side is Gensel. Puck will slide free. Here comes Riley Smith the other way. Banks it up. Then William Karlsson will race for it down low here in the Tampa Bay zone. Cirelli, he's knocked down. And there will be no call on that play. Not that I think there would be, but here's Karlsson now. Drops it back. Into the zone, Howden. Feeds it up to the pointer, or at least tries to. Cirelli gets it back then. And here come the Bolts. Dumped into the zone then by Holmberg. On the right side. As Dastus tried keeping that one into the zone. Back then for Gord, who can't complete the pass. It'll be an icing here against the Lightning. Shots are actually 3-0 in favor of Vegas. They're not 2-1. We are just a little bit over 7 minutes into the first period here. Still no goals have been scored. It's 0-0. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. It is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, you're just tuning in, be sure to subscribe down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. Why aren't I? I'm in college. That's why. 12:43 to go in the first. Face-off won by Vegas. Hanifin now on the right side. Drops it back down low. To the point, a shot! Saved by the rebound. They score! Ivan Barbashev gets the rebound from the shot on the point. And Vegas leads 1-0 here in the first. Ivan Barbashev off a rebound from the point. Vasilevsky made the save. Could not get back in time to cover. And Ivan Barbashev gets the leadoff goal here. It's 1-0 Golden Knights. And Hanifin with the initial shot. It went off the glove of Vasilevsky. And then Barbashev with the easy rebound play there. Top corner on Andrei Vasilevsky. It is a 1-0 lead here for the Vegas Golden Knights. Shots are 5-0 in favor of the Lightning here, or the Golden Knights here so far. That's Barbashev's 5th goal of the season. Here's Carl Lindbaum now, getting that one back behind the net. Vegas moves that one through the neutral zone. Tipped off there by Hertl. On the right side behind the net. Chernak battling for that puck. Vegas trying to clear it forward. Assists on that goal are from Noah Hanifin and Mitch Marner. Down low, McDonough to Braden Point will bank that one off the boards. Tampa Bay through the neutral zone. Chernak Loses control. Saad waits. And Vegas will regroup. Here's Saad now on the right side. Brandon Saad waits. Holds the puck. Destus back then over for McNabb. Behind the net then Dorofeev. Dorofeev waits. That one's intercepted there. Jack Eichel now behind the net with the puck. Jack Eichel moves that one through the zone. Looks for options. Up to the point. McNabb, a shot goes up in the air and back down low to the corner. And we get a whistle here for a high stick. And we will head to commercial break. The Golden Knights get the go-ahead goal. It's Ivan Barbashev from Noah Hannafin and Mitch Marner. It's a 1-0 lead through 9 minutes of play in the first period. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It is very much so appreciated. Updating the goalie stats from earlier. 3 divided by 5. Yeah, I was going to say that can't be right. 13 divided by 5. 2.6, okay. Then a 0.904. And then Corpusalo, just updating the numbers from earlier. 1-0. Allowed 2 goals. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Average out those 2 save percentages. That will make it a 0.869. Which is much better than the 0.829. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it here so far in tonight's commentary. Let's go Knights. Why don't I do the Flyers games? I like the Flyers, yeah, but I don't do I don't do just the Flyers. I like to do all 32 teams. I've already done 2 Flyers games this year already, so I wanted to do I want to do the other teams first, but don't worry. Rest assured, we will be doing more Flyer streams. We're only in November, so and on average, we're doing 3 to 6 commentary streams a week. So we're getting a lot of teams in there. So I'm sure we'll do the Flyers probably 3 or 4 more times before the season ends. All right. Vegas is up 1-0 here, 11:20 into the first period. At the point now, Reinhart shoots that one. That one is blocked in front. Cleared back then behind the net. With it now down low, battling forward is Colton Sissons, who was acquired in the Nicholas Hague trade. Now a 3-on-2 for Tampa Bay. Gonzalez back, a shot! And that one goes wide. And back out of the zone. Tampa Bay still yet to get a shot. Nearly halfway through this first period. Breaking into the zone now, Bjorkstrad. Back then over, a shot from Dominic James. Goes up and out of the zone. Moser banks that puck off the boards. Tampa Bay brings it into the zone. Bjorkstrand now battling forward on the right side. With 10:20 to go here in the first period. Barbashev. Pass goes off of Vasilevsky. Back then down low. Bjorkstrand waits. Throws it back down low. McDonough with the puck. Backhands it off the boards. Chernak clears that one to center. Cirelli intercepted. Barbashev with some room. Waits in front. Eichel. And they hold the puck. Shot from Hannafin. Glove save by Vasilevsky. All right. Hockey and gaming. No spamming. No spamming. No spamming. Stop spamming, dude. You're getting a minute timeout. No spamming allowed. Shots are 6-0 here in favor of the Golden Knights. Noah Hannafin so far this year has played 3 games. Has his first point of the year. He missed the start of the season. Face-off now in the Tampa Bay zone is won by the Lightning. Here they come to center. Pontus Holmberg now down the right side, and that is blown dead for an offsides. I could have seen that coming. I saw it as soon as he crossed into the zone. I'm like, that's offsides. That is offsides. So, there you go. Bruce Cassidy, head coach of Vegas. Percentage of time leading at home. The Golden Knights are almost at 50%, which is a stat of all time, I must say. Tampa Bay still looking for their first shot. Lilleberg brings it into the zone, dumps it back then behind the net. McNabb down low, feeds that one up to the point. Deust ends up taking that one out and being forced to regroup here now in his own zone. 9:40 left to go here in the first. Emil Lilleberg now to the right side, banks that one off the boards. Here come the Lightning. Kucherov, a pass over as he brings it in to the right side. Goes around then behind the net. Battling forward in the corner to the point. Moser shoots it on net. And that one goes back down low. Bjorkstrand battling for it. Puck slides back behind the net. Gensel to Hedman, a shot. And that one is blocked. At the point, Moser can't keep that puck. It goes up and out of the zone. Shots are 7-0 in favor of Vegas. Tampa Bay cannot get a shot on goal to save their lives. Battling forward here in the corner. Gergensons to the point. Hedman to Moser. Thrown back down low. Gord shoots it. Blocked. Kick back to the right side. Here comes Vegas the other way. Hurdle tries sending Saad. And Vegas is offside, so they will hold back and regroup. Holmberg, spinorama move there through Saad. As the puck is dumped down low to the Vegas end. Korczak clears that one out of the Tampa Bay, or the Vegas zone. Here's Lazon now dumping that one in. And it goes out of play. 8:20 left to go here in the first period. Tampa Bay still without a shot. It's a 1-0 lead for Vegas here in the first period. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Barbashev scored last time we did a commentary stream. If not, he had an assist for sure. I know that. So assist on that Barbashev goal came from Noah Hannafin and Mitch Marner, who picks up another point here with the Vegas Golden Knights. He's been awesome for them, you got to admit. He's been quite a treat. And as expected, too, by the way. But thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to the channel here, be sure to subscribe down below. It would be much appreciated here, as we are trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. We are about 275 subs away. So every sub is very much so appreciated here. Got to plug in my computer. So yeah, that's Mitch Marner's 12th assist of the season on that goal. All right. Face-off coming here now in the Vegas, or the Tampa Bay zone, I believe. Vegas in their third game of this 6-game homestand tonight. Face-off here outside of the Tampa Bay zone. is won back then by the Lightning. Gord drops it back to the right side, then down low. Yanni Gord regroups here now for Tampa Bay. Down low in the Lightning zone. Chernak behind the Bolts net. Will drop that one back. 8 minutes to go in the first. Braden Point will move that one through. Pass up then for Gensel, who clears that one in. Down low as it's intercepted there quickly by Vegas. It slides all the way back into the Tampa Bay zone. And now battling for it down low is Cole Reinhardt, who feeds that one up in front, but nobody's there for Tampa Bay. Point sends a pass over then to Lilleberg, and they can't get it into the zone in time. Kucherov brings that one in down the left side, up to the point then, to Point. And that one's intercepted there. 2-on-2 now the other way. Into the zone. Eichel, pass in front. That one goes up in the air and deflected back then for Tampa Bay. Barbashev forces a turnover. In front! Saved by Vazzy. On a good chance there by Barbashev. Down low behind the net, Eric Chernak with the puck. Back then for Radish. Throws it to center. Hagel will move it through the neutral zone. Hagel with some room. Fires it. Fans on that puck. Barbashev back to Moser. It's intercepted. And the Golden Knights will clear down the other way. Riley Smith dumps that one down low into the Golden Knights' end. Tampa Bay still no shots here with 6.5 minutes to go in the first. Here's a chance in front. Save. Rebound is kicked away there by Vasilevsky on Riley Smith. And it's cleared down the other way. 6.5 minutes to go. Thrown out to center. J.J. Moser with the puck in front then for Bjorkstrand. It's banked off the boards and back down low to the corner. On the right side then, Korzak will battle for that puck. Here fighting for it down low behind the net. Thrown up and out of the zone. And now it'll roll into Vazzy. He'll give that one over then for Lilleberg. Shots are 10-0 in favor of Vegas. Through the zone, Bjorkstrand tries sending a pass in front. That one is blocked. Hurdle trying to send that one in front. Brandon Saad now on the right side. It's intercepted. Bjorkstrand now down low. Behind the net. Waits. Cirelli with the puck. Up to the point. Chernak shoots it. And that one goes wide. Puck is cleared all the way back down and into the Tampa Bay zone. There'll be an icing against Vegas with 5.5 minutes to go in the first period. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Vegas has been giving it to the Lightning here so far in terms of shots. And they lead 1-0 here through 15 minutes of play. Face off here in the Vegas zone, won by Tampa Bay. Moser now on the right side. Backhands that one down low into the corner. J.J. Moser waits. Feeds a pass over then for Hedman, who will keep that one in. Down low then Kucherov with the puck. To the right side. Find that Moser in front. Point nearly got a shot on, but that one was cleared away. And now here comes Saad down the right side. Brandon Saad with some room. Pass over. Why did you pass that? Oh my, you had so much room. I know I'm just some college bum sitting here in my bedroom, but why didn't you pass that? Puck is back now here in the Vegas zone. McNabb tries feeding it to center. Gergensons keeps that one in the zone then for Tampa Bay. McNabb banks it off the boards, and Barbashev finally gets it out. And Eichel will clear to center. Here comes Tampa through the zone. Gord over then. A chance for Lilleberg. Back to the point. Hedman to Chernak. Pass in front. Saved by Lindbaum. He covers. And they'll scramble for that puck. They're still going at it, but they finally blow the whistle. And Tampa Bay has their first shot of the game. Carl Lindbaum makes the save, though. He wasn't going to pull a Younes Korpisalo in the last game. And a good chance there from Pontus Holmberg on Lindbaum, but Lindbaum is the bomb and makes the save. And that is the only shot that Tampa Bay has had so far. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. My voice is starting to give away. It's been a little bit. I'm usually not like this, where my voice doesn't like me. That's weird. I guess it's because, like, I was doing so many streams that my voice was, like, used to it. Now I take a little bit of time off, and now my voice is like, nah. So, again, we won't be live this weekend, unfortunately. No streams this weekend. We will be live on, I believe we'll be live on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or Thursday, probably. For probably 5 or 6 games. Can't say bomb. Nordic says bomb, bomb, bomb. Vegas strong at home. Yes, Vegas is very strong at home. Coming off of a shutout win on Tuesday. Good, because I have to work this weekend. Well, then that's good for you. Get to make that money so you can give me more. No, I'm kidding. Vegas up 1-0 here against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Sorry for the lag. I can tell it's lagging a little bit. Again, the quality has not been that great tonight overall. We bounced back, though. We bounced back from it, but overall, it definitely could have been better. Anywho. Face-off here now in the Golden Knights zone. It's Eichel versus Girgensons. It's won by Tampa. At the point to the right side, Chernak shoots it on net. That one is wide. And back to the right side. Here comes Vegas the other way. Eichel through the zone. Pass back. Marner to Eichel to Marner. In front. Barbashev. He scores! What a play. Tic-tac-toe. Ivan Barbashev. His second of the night. And Vegas has a 2-0 lead. What a tic-tac-toe play. That was awesome. What a play. That was awesome. I'm at a loss for words. Great puck movement there from Marner and Eichel. That was awesome. Oh, that just barely went in. Hedman nearly had it. Or McDonough nearly had that puck. But just enough to squeeze that one through the likes of Andrei Vasilevsky. And Vegas has a 2-0 lead here. On the right side here now, Braden Point in the Vegas zone. Brett Howden moves it back then for Carlson down low. Moser battling for it. Now Smith throws it in front. And that one is swiftly denied. Oh, not 100. Oh, no. On the right side, Hagel shoots it, save. Then rebound is played back in front. They'll still battle for it. Point now down low in front. Hagel a shot, save by Lindbaum once again. Puck will slide back out of the zone. Shots are now 10-3 here in favor of the Golden Knights. You expected for a push here from the Lightning after that goal, and we're seeing it now. Three minutes to go here in the first period. Ivan Barbashev scored that goal, assisted by Mitch Marner and Jack Eichel. Marner gets his second point of the night. Barbashev gets his second goal of the night. Battling for it now down low in the corner. Dastus will battle for that puck then. Vegas clears that one out to center. 2:40 left to go here in the first. Vegas with a commanding 10-4 shot lead and a 2-0 lead here. Golden Knights will regroup. Kolasar drops it back. Here's Lazone. We'll send that one through down low. Hedman now into the Tampa Bay zone. He'll wait. Flyers up 2-1 on Nashville. I love that. Ducks are up 7-5? Oh my God. Gensel now battling forward with Jeremy Lazone. Brandon Saad now takes it behind the Golden Knights net. Here he moves it to center. Lazone through the zone. Drops that one in then behind the net. It's offsides against the Golden Knights anyways. Vegas looking really good so far here at home in this first period. They have a 2-0 lead. Good tic-tac-toe maneuver there. Eichel to Marner to Eichel to Marner to Barbashev in front. And the Golden Knights have a 2-goal lead. Ivan Barbashev, the guy who's got both their goals. And I think even Barbashev, you look at that play, you could tell like he even knew that was going in. He's like, yep, that's in. Guy absolutely loves to score. Face-off here now won by the Knights. Barbashev moves it through center. Vegas has got it. Eichel waits, moves in, shoots it. Sambabazi, the rebound, is kicked back down low. Barbashev looking for the natural hat trick. Howden shoots it. Save again by Vazzy. Another chance is denied there as well. Barbashev waits, throws it back down low. It's intercepted. Here comes Tampa Bay now the other way. Through the neutral zone, Kucherov gets held up there, and now he'll be forced to wait. Theodore to Eichel. Jack Eichel breaks it into the zone. Shot on net there, denied. Into the corner now, McDonough battling for it. Tampa Bay gets it back. Shots are now 12-4 in favor of the Golden Knights as they lead by 2. They have controlled things here for the majority of this one, as expected, heading into the last minute of play now in the first period. McDonough back then for Gonzalez. Cleared into the Vegas zone. Whitecloud now on the right side battling for it with Gord. Behind the net, Vegas picks it up. Tomas Hertl to center. Saad battling for it, and we got a broken stick. And I think an offsides call there. Face-off will come outside of the Tampa Bay end. 44 seconds left to play. Second fastest player to 20 points in Golden Knights history is Jack Eichel. Has 20 points in 13 games this season. He's been a very effective player here, obviously. Puck is cleared down low into the Tampa Bay zone. Destus with that puck back to Bjorkstrand. Here they come to center. Backhanding that one down low is Anthony Cirelli. Korzak behind the net. Cirelli throws it in front, and there's nobody there. Vegas gets it back. Here they come the other way. Carlson into the zone. Shot. Save there by Vazzy on the right side. Down low behind the net. Destus battling for that puck with 15 seconds to go. They'll still fight for it behind the net. It's picked up then by Lilleberg. Thrown to center. Here come the Lightning the other way. Hagel through the zone. Waits. Holds the puck. In front, 1 second left, and that'll pretty much do it here for the first period. 20 minutes of play have passed. 2 goals from Vegas. Ivan Barbashev scoring both of them. Shots are 15-4 here in favor of the Golden Knights. Carl Lindbaum, 4 saves on 4 shots. And you can see the frustration there from Andrei Vasilevsky. See ya, Josh. Have a good night, man. And Vegas has a 2-0 lead here through 20 minutes of play. That being said, folks, it is intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We will be back for the start of the second period momentarily. So let me update the Watch with Nordic all-time scoring sheet. Then we'll do our little look around the NHL. Mitch Marner gets his 16th point. He is now tied for 6th in all-time watch with Nordic point leaders. So keep an eye on that. Obviously, a lot of those points coming with Toronto. Has 4 assists with Vegas. Jack Eichel gets his 10th point as well. So he moves himself into the top 20. All right, let's do a little look around the NHL here real quick. I'm sorry, the quality's very laggy. I don't know what's happening tonight. It's been very bad. I'm going to have to fix that for next week. So you look at these scores around the league. Boston defeated Ottawa 3-2 in overtime. Pavel Zacha scoring the overtime winning goal. The St. Louis Blues shut out the Buffalo Sabres 3-0. That is a huge win there for St. Louis. New Jersey and Montreal. The Devils win 4-3 in overtime. Jesper Bratt gets the OT winner. Hurricanes and Wild sees Carolina winning that one 4-3. Nikolai Ehlers scoring the game-winning goal and his second as a Carolina Hurricane. The Penguins defeated the Caps despite blowing a 3-0 lead. They came back late in that third period and got the win. And then Predators and Flyers sees a 3-1 win for Philadelphia. Matvei Michkov scoring a goal and having a pretty decent night there as well. Noah Cates scored the game winner. And then Anaheim and Dallas, 7-5 smacking by the Anaheim Ducks. Cutter Gauthier scores another goal. This guy's been absolutely on fire as the Ducks are looking legit. And they win that one as well. One other game going on here alongside this one. Panthers and Kings tied 2-2 as Brad Marchand has a goal. Sam Bennett has a goal. Kopitar scored, and Corey Perry also has a goal tonight as well. All right. Well, that being said, then I need to go get my charger real quick for my phone. I will be right back. Grabbing this thing right here. There we go. Ducks are doing so damn good. Yeah, I know. They're doing awesome, man. It's unbelievable how good they've been. Honestly. Gotta be happy if you are a Ducks fan, 100%. All right, well, that being said, then I'm going to edit some clips here for the YouTube channel, get some shorts up. So I do have the stream comments pulled up on my computer, so if you have any questions or anything like that, anything you want to talk about, comment it down below, and we will discuss as I make these commentary clips. Jonathan Toews? They were not comparing Celebrini to Toews. They're talking about if Macklin Celebrini can make the Canadian team. It's good to see. I'm tired of seeing the Ducks share Sharks and Blackhawks always at the bottom of the standings. For sure, yeah. You want to see teams get up there and improve, and I feel like you are seeing that here with Anaheim, and I love it. I'm hoping to get in at least 2 or 3 more commentary streams for Anaheim. We did one last Tuesday. Sorry, I want to get another one as well. Oh, I had the wrong clip. Annie is happy while her Ducks playing. Oh, yeah, I love Annie too. Annie's great. Annie is awesome. Yeah, Annie should be very happy right now, for sure, with how her team has played. And there's no way it could happen to a better person because obviously she lost her brother this year. I send a lot of love to Annie. Whew. Yeah, super sad to hear her brother passed away, but I'm glad to see her team is doing well. Yeah, I mean, again, I had her on my podcast like 2 years ago at this point. She's a very good person. She's got a lot going on though, definitely. But she does a good job with her content. It's good content too. It's not like I'm saying that just like, just to say that. It's actually genuinely good content. There's some creators who like I'm friends with them, but I don't necessarily enjoy their content that much. I enjoy the hell out of Annie's content. She's very unique. She is very unique, that is for sure. All right. Still in intermission, folks. I appreciate everybody who has tuned in tonight. Jamie Hirsch talking to Mitch Marner. This is the 10th game we have streamed Vegas in. By the way, they become, I think, the fifth team. The fifth team or the fourth team, one of those two. The fifth team to be streamed 10 times in a Watch with Nordic commentary. You guys obviously know we keep track of that stuff if you follow the streams. So, there's a few other teams that are close to getting to that number. Dallas is right there at 9. Minnesota's right there at 9. Haven't done the Wild yet. I got to get a Wild stream in soon. Why does Mitch Marner look like he's been punched in the face? Mitch Marner has like these eye bags under his face. What is that? He get punched in the face or something? What the hell? He run into some Toronto fans? Vegas is winning 2-0. Tan Margarita. That's a nice name. Vegas is up 2-0. Wild have had such a slow start. Yeah. Oh, no, we did the Wild this year. Oh, my God. I keep forgetting. We have done the Wild this year. Dallas is the team that I need to do. I got to get a Dallas stream in there. All right, that's my 2 clips. Too many Vegas late nights for Mitch. that's a great joke. You're probably right though. You are probably right. All right. $7'9" player, bro. Oh my God. My brother. 7'9"? Oh my God. That is freaking cracked. Oh my God. 7'9" basketball player just made his college basketball debut today. Holy crap. You are a giant, my guy. Whew. Oh my God. I can't believe that. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. We'll be ready to start the second period here in just a moment. So we are still in intermission here. Looking at the I was gonna say something and I completely forgot. I wouldn't be able to get good sleep if I lived in Vegas. I heard some crazy stories about my old foreman when he worked in Vegas. Oh yeah. There's some crazy stuff that goes on in Vegas. Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I'll say that. Some of the stuff that went down was absolutely psychotic. So yeah, you're right. Oh my God. I guess you did. I guess, yeah, I guess so. I don't know what to say to that comment, Dave. Oh my God. All right, still in commercial break here. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe down below. If you are new, it would be greatly appreciated. As again, we are trying to get to 4,000 subscribers. Yes, I've seen the Waterboy. I haven't seen the Waterboy in a long time though. It's been a hot minute since the last time I've seen that movie. It has been a hot minute. All right, I think we're ready to get started here with the second period in just a moment as they just return from commercial break here on my feed. Golden Knights lead 2-0 at the end of 20 minutes of play. First period recap, your goals were scored by Ivan Barbashev not once, but twice. As they lead 2-0 here heading into the start of the second period. Oh, yeah, definitely. It is most definitely one of Adam Sandler's best, for sure. So Vegas with a 2-0 lead here ahead of the second period. Both those goals were scored by Ivan Barbashev. Shots were 15-3 in favor of Vegas in that period as well. So Tampa Bay looking to bounce back from that rough period and have a good second period here. 3 shots is not going to cut it. You do that for 2 more periods, that's 9 shots. You don't win hockey games like that. You just don't. So Tampa Bay needs to find ways to get pucks on net. And if they can, they will be in a good spot. Face-off coming up here in just a moment. Starting off there, Ivan Barbashev looking for the hat trick. There have been no hat tricks this season in commentary streams. We're still waiting for our first one. And the second period here is underway. Face-off won by the Golden Knights. Hanifin to Marner. Backhands that one through the neutral zone, back into the Tampa Bay zone. Behind the net, then down low. Barbashev to the point to Whitecloud to the right side. A shot. Hanifin goes wide. Whitecloud to Barbashev. Barbashev to Eichel. Behind the net now, Marner with it. Mitch Marner tied up there heavily. Gonzalez picks it up then for Tampa Bay. Here they come the other way. Noah Hanifin battling for that puck. Pass in front, Gonzalez. He scores! That's my boy, Gage Gonzalez. And the Lightning have cut the lead in half on their 4th shot of the game. It's 2-1. And that's the start that we were talking about. You needed a bounce back from that really rough first period. And you see that here in this one as Gage Gonzalez gets the first goal for Tampa Bay tonight, assisted by Dominic James. Is that his first NHL point? It is a 1-goal game here now early in the second. That is Dominic James's first NHL point with the Tampa Bay Lightning. And Gonzalez, who won the Watch with Nordic Calder Trophy last year, gets on the board for Tampa Bay. It's 1-0. Or 2-1. What a chance there from Riley Smith, denied by Vasilevsky. And a good chance there for Riley Smith looking to regain the 2-goal lead here. So Gage Gonzalez, as I just said, was last year's Watch with Nordic Calder Trophy winner. Dave, another $5 dono. You are awesome, man. Thank you so much. You are incredible, man. You are really making me a lot of money tonight. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. So as I mentioned, Gage Gonzalez is the 2024-25 Watch with Nordic Calder Trophy winner. As we did 4 awards that year, it was a little bit of a fun little Watch with Nordic thing we did where we took a look at awards like the most points for a forward, a defenseman, best goalie save percentage, and then the Calder Trophy winner. Gage Gonzalez won that Calder Trophy because whenever I would live stream him, he would play phenomenal as a rookie. Anywho, 18:30 left to go here in the second period. It's an icing against the Golden Knights. Or Tampa Bay, sorry. You think Vegas will score in this period? Yes, probably. They've looked phenomenal here for the first 20. And I don't think that goal is indicative of what Vegas has been. They've still been very good. If only the $5 footlongs at Subway were still a thing. Oh, yeah, for sure. That would be awesome. Face off here now in the Tampa Bay zone. It's won by Vegas. Theodore down low then for Eichel. Eichel battling alongside Zegmas Girgensons. Backhanded now behind the net. Barbashev racing for it. Down low in the corner with Lilleberg. Up to the point, Theodore shoots it down low. And back there for Eichel. In front then, Marner tried getting a chance there. It's intercepted the other way. 3-on-2 for Tampa Bay. To Stews, back to Girgensons. Down low in the corner. They'll battle for it here behind the net. Trying to get to that one is McNabb, and it goes back and free. Down low. Kucherov waits, shoots it, blocked in front. Theodore plays it back, point to Kucherov, and that one is cleared away. Eichel will ice that puck. As never mind, it goes into Vasilevsky, so we'll keep on playing. McDonough to center. And that is an icing there against Tampa Bay. And that will bring the face-off back into the Lightning zone. With 17:40 left to go in the second period. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in. If you are here, be sure to like the stream down below. Like the stream. It brings more recognition to the stream, gets it out there more, and that way we get more people in here watching the lovely commentary streams. Shots are 17-4 here in favor of the Golden Knights. Whitecloud shoots it on net. That one deflects back down low into the corner. Battling here now on the right side. Played in front. Carlson racing for it. To the right side then Whitecloud. Fighting for it in the corner with Gensel. Whitecloud in front then for Barbashev. Up to the point. A shot. Save. Rebound is right there. And Hannafin kicks that one away. Pass in front there for Jake Gensel. Shots are 18-4 here in favor of Vegas. Hannafin to center down the right side, back into the Vegas end. Behind the net then down low. Girgensons back up then for Cirelli. Cirelli plays it in front. Gonzalez back. Radish a shot. Saved by Lindbaum. He covers that one up. And Carl Lindbaum again playing in his third career NHL game, looking to get his first NHL win tonight. There has been no goaltender in Watch with Nordic history to get his first NHL win in a live commentary stream. Will Carl Lindbaum be the first goaltender to get that award? We shall find out. Again, Lindbaum is the 60th goaltender in a commentary stream to play in a game. Face-off is won by Vegas, goes back out into the neutral zone. Tampa Bay with the puck. Moser throws it to center. Here they come. Bjorkstrand, a chance. Saved by Lindbaum. The rebound is kicked away. Rebound's there in front. They score! It's Anthony Cirelli. What a play. Wait, no. It's Dominic James. His first NHL goal. In his 8th NHL game, I saw the 7 and the 1, and I thought it was Anthony Cirelli. No, it's Dominic James. His first National Hockey League goal. And we are tied at 2. It was Gage Gonzalez last year, and now it's Dominic James who gets his first National Hockey League goal, and we are tied at 2. And the scramble there as Bjorkstrand made a good save. It was right there in front for Gonzalez, but Dominic James will take that rebound in front. And ladies and gentlemen, Tampa Bay has 8 shots on net here through this period so far, and they have come back and tied the game up at 2. Hey, Dave, another $5 dono. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Dave, you are a legend, dude. Thank you so much. Here's Moser now down the right side. Waits, pass in front, and that one's intercepted. Barbashev throws it back then for Brandon Saad, who will clear it off the boards back into the Tampa Bay zone. Barbashev battling for it now with Victor Hedman. On the right side, puck comes free. Moser to center. Here comes Tampa Bay the other way. Gensel banks off the boards, then down low. Hagel battling for it. Sorelli sends it back behind the net. Hagel to the right side. Behind the net then, Jake Gensel will battle for it in the corner. Thrown around the boards, then back to the point. Chernak. Behind the net then, Jake Gensel. Tampa Bay has come back from the impossible. I mean, not really the impossible, but they've come back from what looked like a hard deficit to overcome here. They were outshot 15-3 in that second period, and just 5 minutes into the second, they have tied up the game. Chernak now down low behind the net. Feet to pass back to Brandon Hagel. Hagel up to the point. Gord. Gord to McDonough. McDonough to Gord. A shot saved. The rebound is kicked away. And Vegas will get that one out. Or at least try to. Lightning get it back in. They'll dump it into the corner. Vegas will intercept. Here comes Hurdle as he dumps that one into the Tampa Bay zone. It went from a 2-0 Vegas lead to a tied hockey game here. Down low inside the Vegas end. Dominic James, his first NHL goal, assisted by Oliver Bjorkstrand and Yanis Jerome Moser. Moser battling on the right side here. Here's Yanni Gord. He's tripped, and that will be a penalty. It's an offensive zone penalty on Ivan Barbashev as Tampa Bay, they were down 2-0 here at the beginning of this second period, and now less than 6 minutes in, they are tied, and they have a power play coming up. Suddenly, things have gotten a lot better for the Tampa Bay Lightning here. So Gage Gonzalez with the first goal. Dominic James with the second goal. He becomes the second Tampa Bay Lightning player to score his first NHL goal in a Watch with Nordic commentary stream. He also becomes the 8th player to score his first NHL goal overall in a commentary stream. Golden Knights power play here now. Gensel wins the draw. Kucherov back now on the right side. At the point, Hedman looks to Kucherov. Kucherov shoots it, saved by Lindbaum. Good to see Tampa shoot the puck. For sure, yeah, they've started to come back here. And you could have expected that. It's going to be hard to contain a team like Tampa Bay, who is known a lot for their offensive play. And seeing them come in here and bounce back is definitely a good look for sure. Face-off coming up inside of the in the Vegas zone. The face-off won by Vegas, banked off the boards into the right side. Here they come, shorthanded through the neutral zone, deking it in front, shorthanded. A chance saved by Vasilevsky there on a good chance from Saad. It was a 2-on-1, Saad with Sissons. And Tampa Bay will try and move that puck through the neutral zone. Here's Kucherov to the right side. Hagel tries bringing it into the zone. Puck up to the point. Gensel waits, shoots it, save, rebound. Is kicked away back down low. Tampa Bay has pressured heavy. 1:15 left here on the power play. Hedman to Hagel. Hagel on the right hash mark. To Hedman at the point. Kucherov waits. Pass over. Save by Lindbaum on the one-timer. And what a pass from Kucherov there to Hagel. And they survived that one. Carl Lindbaum's been, although he has allowed 2 goals on this amount of shots, he's been very good so far. I wouldn't necessarily blame either of these goals on him. The one was a rebound where it was a scramble. The other one was another rebound in front. Your defense has got to have those in some form of capacity. Oh, I'm sorry. Why is it a vet? It's Tampa power play. Sorry about that. It is a Tampa power play. Face-off here now inside of the Vegas zone. It's won by the Knights. Cleared off the boards then and back into the Lightning zone. Vasilevsky intercepted. Smith shorthanded now. Feeds that over then for Karlsson down low, but it's stolen back then by Bjorkstrand. Here he comes the other way. Bjorkstrand to Destus with the puck. Gonzalez now on the right side intercepted. Vegas picks up that puck trying to move it to center. And that was a delayed offsides there for Tampa Bay. Puck is cleared all the way back into the Lightning zone. Darren Radish now behind the Vegas net. 20 seconds left on the Lightning power play. Gonzalez gets it back down low behind the net. Bjorkstrand. This line's been very good tonight. Bjorkstrand, Destus, and Gonzalez have been very good. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Gonzalez down low then for James, who gets the nod here. Puck goes up in the air and out of play. With 2 seconds left on the Lightning power play. Assist on that Dominic James goal were Oliver Bjorkstrand and J.J. Moser. Oliver Bjorkstrand also was with the Seattle Kraken. Traded alongside Yanni Gourde for 2 first-round picks, I believe. What's up, collecting plastic? Face-off here now, won by the Lightning. Power play is over. And here come the Golden Knights, 3-on-2 the other way. It's Marner. Back to Barbashev. Barbashev waits, shoots it, and it goes wide. Vegas trying to take the 3-2 lead now. Gain the lead right back. Eichel on the right side. Pass in front. And a good chance there for Barbashev, who is again looking for the hat trick. Puck slides up to the point. Eichel will bank that one into the zone. Marner fires that one around. Kept in the zone then. McNabb down low. Marner waits in front. Eichel save. Rebound in front. And Barbashev fell to his knees as he tried to get the shot. And you can tell that he is really, really looking for that hat trick. Nikita Kucherov moves it into the zone. Puck goes off of Carl Lindbaum and into his glove. 11:36 remaining here in the second period. Ivan Barbashev looking for that hat trick and a near play there. But Tampa Bay has come back from down 2-0 and has tied the game up at 2 apiece here in the second period. I would like to apologize to Dominic James. It seems like I always screw up Tampa Bay's first NHL goals. I did that last time with Gage Gonzalez. I could not say his name properly, and people made fun of me for it. Rightfully so, but people made fun of me for it. Thank you all so much for watching tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to the channel here, be sure to subscribe. Down below, if you are new, I would love that. I would greatly appreciate it as well. Post a new link to the Discord. Yeah, sure. I'll update it in the bio. So if you want to refresh your stream, I am loading it up here real quick. All right. I have a link for the Discord server. It is going into the YouTube bio. They're looking at Carl Lindbaum here. He was the 222nd overall pick in the 2021 draft. He is the third goalie from that class to make an NHL start. Or fourth, sorry, from Kolosov, Costa, and Wallstead. He is the fifth goaltender to make his first career start as a member of the Golden Knights. All right, if you update your stream, it is in the bio. If you just, close out of the stream and then refresh it. Face-off here now down low is won by the Golden Knights. You won't be disappointed. Thanks, I appreciate that. I try. Golden Knights have that puck here in their own zone. Here they come now down the right side. Pass in front deflected as it goes back down low then behind the net. Banked off the boards then Dorofeev trying to get that one in front. Up at the point as he waits for that puck. Tampa Bay tries getting it back. 11 minutes to go here now in the second period. We have a tied hockey game here. Banked off the boards to center. Hurdle drops it back then for Eichel. Moving it in then is Dorofeev, who tries backhanding it down low. It'll slide all the way back down low into the Tampa Bay zone. And Radish will hold that puck behind the net. His brother Taylor with the Rangers. Dominic James, 2 points tonight in his 8th NHL game. Here's James now on the right side, battling with that puck. Down low, fighting alongside Riley Smith. Behind the net now, Noah Hannafin with it. To the right side, a pass forward. Whitecloud. Into the zone now, Hannafin bringing it in offensively. Shot there, saved by Vasilevsky there in the corner. As Gonzalez gets it back then for Tampa Bay. Tries pushing it the other way. Vegas will intercept that pass quickly. On the right side then, Moser will fight for that puck. Halfway through the game, halfway through the period, we're tied at 2. Puck is cleared back into the Tampa Bay zone. Moser feeds the pass to center on the right side. Dumped in then by Gonzalez. 9.5 minutes to go here now in the second period. Vegas had a 2-0 lead here through this first 20 minutes of play, and now they have blown that 2-goal lead through the first 5 minutes of play in this second period. Here comes Kucherov, loses control of that puck, but gets it right back down low in the corner. Feeds it in front. Hagel can't get the shot, and the rebound is right there. And Lindbaum once again found out of position. Thankfully, that didn't cost them. Here's Chernak down low, a shot, and Kucherov nearly had a goal there to take the lead. Here's Jack Eichel now moving it down the right side. Marner waits. Pass in front, deflected in the air, and out of play. Barbashev was wide open there. Not his fault, though. He gave it right to him. Just the stick was in the way. 8:52 left to go here in the second period. 2 goals from both sides. We are tied at 2 apiece. My voice, guys, is starting to get to me. It's starting to get to me. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. It is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel and you like what you see, I would love if you would subscribe down below. It'd be greatly appreciated here as we are trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. We are just about 275 subs away. Every sub counts. Gonna keep on working for this. We're right there. We're right there. And if we keep going at it the way the streams are, we will hit it by the end of the year. Keep streaming and I'll keep showing up. Well, thanks, Dave. I appreciate that. I know you will. Maybe I'll do a Kraken stream soon. I haven't looked at the schedules yet, so I'm thinking. I looked at the schedule for Monday. I think we're going to do Islanders and Devils, and then whatever the 10 p.m. game is, we'll do there as well. Knights and Panthers. Okay, then. Looks like we'll do that on Monday. So expect another Golden Knights stream. On the right side here now, those are two teams that played in the 2023 final. Here's Gonzalez now moving it into the Vegas zone. Battling around now down low. Bjorkstrand in the corner. Feeds it in front. Gonzalez nearly had a good chance on net there. Moser to James in front. Hedman a shot. And that one is blocked. It's kept in the zone, though, by Tampa. And we get a whistle. As there was a puck behind the play. A penalty here against Vegas, I believe. Is what we're seeing here. And it looks like a Tampa Bay power play. And it's Caden Korzak who got a high sticking penalty there, which means Vegas will head to the power play. So yeah, I'm looking at the schedule here. I would expect for streams on the 10th, the 12th, and the 13th. It's looking like we'll do Islanders versus Devils on Monday, and then Panthers versus Golden Knights as well. Face-off here now inside of the Vegas zone. Lightning power play is won back by the Bolts. At the point now, Hedman on the right side. Sends it back over, then Hagel banks off of Carlson and goes out of the zone. Regrouping now with the puck is Victor Hedman. 8 minutes to go here in the second period. Hedman drops it back. Here comes Tampa through the zone. Gensel moves it in, waits, feeds it up to the point. Victor Hedman now on the right side. Kucherov in front. And can't get a shot on. At the point, Hedman to the right side. In front. Battling for it. Scramble. Puck is loose. And it slides away. Vegas will clear. Good clear there by the Golden Knights. And nearly allowed that goal there on the right side. Pass in front. Deking it into the zone there. Trying to get to it is Braden Point. And being tied up there by the Golden Knights. They get that puck and dump it back into the Tampa Bay zone. Halfway through the power play. Shots are 13-19 in favor of Vegas. But Tampa Bay has been the better team, many would argue, here in this middle frame. Hedman to center is intercepted. Deking it in then is Sissons. And he loses that puck. On the right side, Dominic James moves that one through center. Down the right side, up to the point, Gonzalez. Over at the point, Destus. Bjorkstrand down low. Gonzalez to Bjorkstrand to Gonzalez. Waits in front, save, rebound is kicked away back down low to the corner. 15 seconds left now on the power play. Sorelli waits. Down low then is James. To the point. Destus to James. Down low, Sorelli to James. At the point, a shot save there as it goes back down low to the corner. Sorelli trying to battle for that one. That's it for the power play. At the point now, waits. Destus holds that puck. Gonzalez to Destus on the right side. Chernak a shot saved by Lindbaum. The puck is still loose. And back now down low. Hannafin will backhand that one up and out of the zone down the other way. It will not be enough for an icing, though. Shots are now 19-18. I don't know if I believe that. I think that might be a little too much. Here comes Tampa the other way. Dumped into the zone now down low. Gord battling for that puck on the right side. Holmberg drops it back in front. And Gergesons clears that one back around to the corner. Mitch Marner now on the right side will send that one out of the zone. And Tampa Bay regroups. 5.5 minutes to play here. Here comes Tampa. Gergenson's now battling for it in the corner. Gord fighting with Theodore. On the right side, Eichel to center. Barbashev Tries banking that one off the board. Shots on goal in this period are 15-4 in favor of Tampa Bay. So it's been like a tale of two periods here. Vegas heavily outshot Tampa in the first, and now Tampa's heavily outshooting Vegas in the second. It's like a tale of two sides here. Lilleberg to the right side, banks it back down low. Dorofeev. Pavel Dorofeev moves to center, waits, holds it, and can't get the shot on as they'll battle for it here in the corner. Bjorkstrand gets it back for Tampa Bay. Here's Moser through the zone. We'll bank that one back into the corner. On the right side, Lazone battling for it with Bjorkstrand. Picked up then by the Golden Knights in front. Here they come into the zone. Saad shoots it. It goes up in the air and back behind the net. I think McDonough got a tip on that. Hurdle to the point, Whitecloud. Hannafin shoots it on net. And that one goes out of play. With 4:14 left to go in the second period, Tampa Bay has answered back. They've continued the heavy pressure here. And the Lightning have a 1-0 lead. I'm looking ahead here at the schedule. There's some really good matchups next week. My hands are going to be tied. I'll have to make a decision. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, be sure to like the stream. It gives the stream more recognition. The more likes it has, the more people it will reach, which means more fun. So it's looking like, I don't know if I'll do ones on Wednesday. Wednesday doesn't look like that crazy of a schedule. So maybe we'll take the night off on Wednesday. I'm sure my girlfriend's probably going to want me to take the night off one of those 2 nights. We'll do a stream on Monday and probably Tuesday then. Or Monday and Thursday then, probably next week. Unless if I decide to do one on Wednesday. But I'll see. I will see. I don't know. There's not a ton of good games, and the good games are late. Rangers and Lightning's not that bad. There's Oilers and Flyers. I could do that. Man, I think the only one I could really do is Mammoth and Sabres. What's it looking like for y'all? Knights or Lightning? I don't know, man. So the first period, Vegas heavily outshot Tampa. Now Tampa's heavily outshooting Vegas. I don't know. This game could go to either team, honestly. So Monday and Wednesday next week, probably. I'm writing up the schedule now. Anyway. Face-off coming up here soon as they are talking about one of the analysts on Vegas. It's won by the Golden Knights here now in the Tampa zone. Whitecloud on the right side. Shoots it in front. That one clears back down low. Chernak in the corner. Back there then down low is Holmberg. He's hit from behind. Back then Chernak behind the net then to McDonough. Ryan McDonough on the right side clears it to center. Backhanded down low then by Holmberg. Whitecloud behind his own net. Throws it over in front. Tampa Bay now regroups. Lilleberg to Gord. Gord. Banks it around then down low. Vegas gets it back. Intercepted. Gensel waits. Shoots it. And that one goes up and wide. Tampa Bay battling for the puck. Lilleberg moves in. Slapper. And that one goes wide. Carlson to the right side. Riley. It's cleared all the way back out and into the Tampa Bay zone. Lightning hold the puck at center. Moser battling for it. Here's Moser now to the right side. Bringing it into the zone. J.J. Moser. 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Up to the point. Chernak waits back down low. Kucherov in front. Gensel! And he's blocked. Gensel waits to Kucherov now at the hash marks. Nikita Kucherov to Hedman at the point. Over then for Chernak. Chernak to the right side. Marner intercepts that one. And now here come the Knights the other way. Carlson through the zone. Backhands that one behind the net of Vasilevsky. 2.5 minutes to go here in the second. Point with speed. Skates it back. Looks for options. Holds that puck. Clears it around then behind the net. And back over there down low. Puck goes over then on the right side. Hagel moves in. Waits. Fires it. And he fans on that one. And cleared back down low behind the net. Oliver Bjorkstrand now on the right side. Backhands that one into the corner. James battling for it. Alongside Eichel. Trying to bank that one off the boards. Goes back then behind the net. McNabb plays that one forward. Theodore to the right side. Kept in there by Bjorkstrand. It comes out of the zone. And Tampa's forced to regroup. It looked like Vegas had this game in control, and all of a sudden it's a 2-2 hockey game through 15 minutes of play. This has been a thriller so far. Here's Marner now on the right side. Waits, pass in front. And he can't get a shot on there. Back down low in the corner. Just Stu's battling forward with Marner on the right side. Over there, Bjorkstrand. Tries backhanding that one forward. Now down low. Eichel picks it up then for Vegas. Jack Eichel waits. Throws that one around behind the net. It's taken back then by Tampa Bay. Bjorkstrand will clear that one out of the zone. And that is way out of play. Oh my lord. What a shot there from Lazone. That one went way out of play. Just over a minute to go here in the second period. We have a tight hockey game here at 2 apiece. Here in the Tampa Bay zone, last minute of play in the second period. Cleared back into the Vegas zone. Hannafin on the right side will clear that one out. And an icing there against the Golden Knights. The ugliest player in baseball is at the Kings game. Battling for it now down low in the corner. 40 seconds to go here in the second period. Gord battling for it there on the right side. Gergensons gets that one, clears it into the Vegas end. Hannafin now down low. Puck goes up in the air, kept in there by Tampa Bay. Hannafin now behind the net to Barbashev. Barbashev forward, 15 seconds to go, looking to get the go-ahead goal. Now Tampa Bay moves it back. Holmberg waits, moves it down the right side. Battling for it here in the corner, 5 seconds left. Time winding down, and that will do it here for the second period. 40 minutes of play. We are tied at 2 apiece. Heading into the final period here in just about 20 minutes or so. Goals were scored by Gage Gonzalez and Dominic James, who got his first National Hockey League goal tonight. That being said, folks, it is intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We will be back for the start of the third period momentarily. Gave you a donation while you were saying my name. Super excited. My coworker Karen heard you. It was a great moment. Oh, that's nice, Dave. That's a cool moment. Yeah, that's pretty sick. All right. I need to use the bathroom. That is a cool moment, though. It's cool. I like those unique stories when you guys are listening to the streams. I get a lot of them through DMs and stuff. There was one where this one person was listening to my stream on the beach during the playoffs last year. Yeah, you guys are unreal. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back in like 2 or 3 minutes. I have returned. Yeah, I know. It was a pretty cool moment. She's like, I'm live on the beach watching you. I'm like, what? Or he's live on the. I'm like, what? It was during the playoff. It was like 8 p.m. too. Like, what are you doing on the beach at 8 p.m.? Whew. All right, what was I gonna do? I was gonna do something and then I completely forgot. All right. Anyway, let's take a look at the out of town scoreboard here between all of the games in the NHL this weekend. I mean, it might have been West Coast actually. So maybe it was like 5 p.m., which is a little more valid. But like if it's 8 p.m. and you're on the beach, man, I wish I could live that life. So the games that are currently going on right now, Panthers are up 3-2 on the Kings. Sam Reinhart scored the go-ahead goal. I don't know. I don't know either. I didn't know either. Maybe it was West Coast. It would have made more sense. He's like, yeah, I'm watching your stream. I'm like, what? Really? Why are you're on the beach watching my stream? And the time of the year, the playoffs are, I'd be freezing at the beach. I mean, yeah, it was like June though. So I'll cut him some. It was June. It wasn't like it was like April. I put 500 on the Knights. Live bet. Oh, good luck, Jeffrey. Oh boy. Good luck, bro. Let's hope you can win tonight. Yeah. Yeah, it was June, so. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe down below. Let's go see what's going on Twitter. Panthers are last place in the East right now. My God. They win tonight, though. They're like top half. What's my team? I am a Flyers fan. I am a Flyers fan, but honestly, like doing these streams, I've really become a fan of every team. Think this game will go over 6 points? Oh, I don't know about that. It feels like it's been a really close one so far. Your goaltending stats, Vasilevsky up to a .895, 17 saves on 19 shots. Carl Lindbaum, .889, 16 saves on 18 shots. 4-2 final. Did I bet on the game? I did not. I cannot bet, technically, legally. I'm not old enough. How's my voice feeling? I can feel it. I can feel it going. I can feel it going. I gotta stay strong though. I'm almost done. One more period. I'm good though. Just like, you know. I don't think my body's used to it either. That's the other thing. Because it's been a little bit. We haven't streamed since, well, yesterday. But we haven't streamed a full stream since since Saturday. So, you know. Not old enough? I think it's 21. It's 21 in PA. It's 21 in Pennsylvania, I believe. I think I downloaded it one time just to see, and it said I wasn't old enough. I think it's 21. I am 18. I'm 18 though. I'm 18 years old. What's up, Von Hook? How we doing? Welcome to the stream, brother. Are the Ducks for real? Yes. I think they are for real. They've been awesome. Again, it's November, though, so I don't want to jump to conclusions. I think I am going to make a Ducks video tomorrow. So stay tuned for an Anaheim Ducks video tomorrow on the channel. I have to make videos for this weekend as well. Who gonna win tonight? I'm gonna pick Tampa. I think Tampa had the advantage there in that second period. I think they bounced back. We are tied through 40 minutes of play. We are about to get started with the third period here in a little bit. It's tied at 2. It's what these are for. 2 goals. 2 goals piece. Looking forward to seeing the videos. Yep. Got money on Tampa. Nice. Yeah, I think Tampa will bounce back and win this. Momentum is a real thing, and they have the momentum. But hey, all it takes is for Vegas to get one, and then the momentum shifted. So, like, you never know. You never know. Pointing at my nipples? No, I'm pointing at the score. No, I'm not pointing at my nipples. Do I think Coach Q is making an impact? Oh yeah, and a lot of people hated that, but we knew that was going to happen. He knows how to make teams win. He definitely knows how to make teams win. I will not deny that Cutter Gauthier trade is one of the worst trades in Flyers history. He's been awesome for Anaheim. And I could have expected that. Am I doing okay? How's life? Life's good. We're doing good. We're doing all right. College. Making content. I start reporting for the Reading Royals at home soon. That's on Saturday. What's up, Big Al? What happens if they tie it at the end? It'll go to overtime. So there's 3 20-minute periods, and then they will go to overtime. We're still in the intermission, though, between periods. Sorry about that, guys. Nervous on this game. Have 1K on it? Who do you have 1K to win? You guys are crazy with some of your betting. I could never put that much money on the line. Who do you want to win? Who do you bet on? And what's the outcome? You guys are crazy, but I love hearing your bets. Like, that's my favorite part about this. I'm not going to lie. 1K is like a sizable portion of my bank account. I don't want to like degrade myself here. I did just pay for expensive tickets, but I'm not judging anybody or anything, but I don't know if I could ever bet that much money on a game. But hey, you guys want to do it? Go ahead. Yeah, I don't either. Not just because it's not legal. I'm not legally able to do it. It's 21 in PA, I believe. Knights down 1K from the Raiders game. Oh, what was the score of Thursday Night Football tonight? I wasn't even paying attention. I've been live since 7, so I didn't even look. What is the Thursday night football games looking like? Oh, Broncos beat the Raiders 10-7. Oh, that's got to sting for you. That has got to sting for you, dude. Big Knights W, it'll happen. We'll see. We will see. Oh, man, that's got to suck for you. Sorry, man. Let's hope you can get some money back here. Otherwise, you're pretty much $2,000 in the hole. That's not fun. Tampa wins. Could have it tied with a missed field goal. Yeah, that blows too. All right, we are ready for the start of the third period here in Vegas and Tampa Bay. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're here to listen to a commentary stream, you can still bet on the game. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's hope you actually get the win tonight, though. All right. Here we go. Third period's about to get started. Second period recap. Tampa Bay had all the goals in that middle frame. They were scored by Gage Gonzalez and Dominic James, who got the goals there for Tampa Bay. It is a 2-2 hockey game here heading into the third period. Lost my money on the Suns game. Bounce back in blackjack. Sub during a little bit setup. Thanks, Big Al. I appreciate that. Yeah. Setup is... I like the setup. It's been like that since the very first stream we did. Years ago at this point. My motto for a lot of things, when people try to improve stuff, I say, why fix something that isn't broken? And there's nothing wrong with my setup. Maybe the score bug's outdated a little bit, but I think it's fine. I mean, behind here, like, that's great, obviously. It's a little laggy, by the way. I'm sorry. I can tell it's lagging a little bit. It gets like that sometimes. All right. Third period about to get started here in just a moment. Face-off will come at center ice. Shots are 19-18 here in favor of Vegas. We're tied 2-2 at the end of 40 minutes of play, starting the final 20. They're starting off that Bjorkstrand, James, and Gonzalez line, which has been very, very good. Third period of Golden Knights Lightning is underway. Face-off won by Tampa. They dump it into the Vegas zone. Battling around now down low. White Cloud. Here comes Carlson. Carlson to Riley. Smith throws it in front. Save. Rebound is right there. And Tampa Bay takes it away. Here they come the other way. It's Hagel with some speed. Hagel to the center. Can't get the shot on. It goes wide. Hi, Jasmine. Yeah, why fix something that isn't broken? There's some things that need to improve, but like especially with a lot of things in this world, why do you try and fix and improve something that isn't broken? That doesn't need improving. You keep it the same way it is. And something just happened. Puck went out of play. I have no idea what just happened. And a penalty here actually against Vegas. And I'm not exactly sure what just happened, but a power play's coming here against the Golden Knights, and Tampa Bay will head to the power play. Ivan Barbashev has as many penalties as he does goals in this game. And it's a too many men. Yeah. Oh my God, there's like 8 players on the ice. Yeah. Well, for those who don't know, the minimum rule of players you can have on the, or the maximum rule of players you can have on the ice is 5. And the Golden Knights had 8. So that is definitely more than 5. I don't know if anybody failed basic math, but 8 is more than 5. Bullets power play here now. Face-off won by Tampa. Gensel in front. Can't get the shot on. Bjorkstrand to the point now. On the right side, Kucherov over in front. The net is open. Lindbaum is just doing flips. And Vegas will clear it. Carl Lindbaum looks very shaky in his net. He is moving around fast. Here's Radish now back to Bjorkstrand now battling forward in the corner. Bjorkstrand to Gensel. Gensel tries feeding that one up. It's intercepted. Here's 2-on-1 the other way. Marner with Eichel. Marner Moves to the front. Eichel can't get the shot on. Marner's playmaking skills got the better of him. You need to shoot that. You had a wide open opportunity. You passed it. Kucherov here now on the right side. Up at the point then, Radish to Kucherov. Pass in front. Glove save by Lindbaum. Shots are dead even. What's a power play? So when you commit a penalty in a game, like for example, you see that sometimes in football, like a flag. When you take a penalty, like let's say you trip a player on the ice, you interfere with them, like you punch them in the face, you hit them in the face, that's a penalty. And then you get to go to the penalty box for 2 minutes, sometimes 4, sometimes 5, and the other team will get a power play, which means you will have 5 players on the ice compared to the other team's 4. When your one guy takes a penalty. I hope I explained that well. Shot from the point there, saved by Lindbaum. I'm trying to think of a good example. It's difficult to explain. It's like when you have a man advantage. There's 5 guys on the ice to the other team's 4 because the team that had 4 took a penalty. I did a horrible job explaining that, but I hope you guys got that. Oh my God. That was terrible. There is a video up on the channel explaining hockey. It's my most popular video. Face off here now in the Vegas zone, won by the Golden Knights. They clear it the other way. How long is this one? 2 minutes. We have about 35 seconds left on it, though. Here's Kucherov, moving it through the zone. Gensel to the right side. Kucherov, pass over, up to the point. Radish to Kucherov in the Vegas zone. Bjorkstrand a shot. That one is fanned on and kept in the zone, though, by Tampa. To the right side point. To Kucherov at the point. Radish now down low in the corner. Bjorkstrand battling for it now with Kucherov on the right side. It goes back to center. Radish to Kucherov. To Radish, a shot. Save. Rebound in front is kicked back down low. Behind the net. Tampa gets it back. Kucherov a shot. He scores! At the very end of the power play, Nikita Kucherov scores the goal. It's 3-2 Tampa Bay. On the 20th shot of the game, Nikita Kucherov gets the go-ahead goal right at the end of that man advantage. A power play goal. And Tampa Bay has a 1-goal lead here in the third period after being down 2-0. Kucherov from Bjorkstrand and Gensel makes it a 3-2 hockey game here in favor of the Tampa Bay Lightning. It slides just under Carl Lindbaum's glove. He's right there to make that save, too. That's got to suck. Knights nearly survived that, but Tampa Bay sneaks one through in the dying seconds of that power play. And it's 3-2 here in favor of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Here's Jeremy Lauzon. Banks that one off the boards now. Barbashev battles forward here at center ice. Slides out in front then. Here comes Tampa. Gord moves it in. Shoots it. Save there. And now Barbashev gets it back. Ivan Barbashev through the zone. Pass to Eichel. 3-on-2. Eichel waits. He's down low. Fires it. Save there. Now Marner gets it back. Mitch Marner moves in. Fires it. Save. Rebound. They score! Mitch Marner from the point, and just like that, we're tied. The Golden Knights come right back to tie the game. It's Marner, his 3rd point of the night. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have a tied hockey game here. Phenomenal hockey. It all starts with the Eichel shot. It goes off of Vazzy. Marner takes his time there. Moves it to the center. It deflects off of, I think, somebody's stick. And goes into the net. It goes off of, I think, Hedman? Or is that Barbashev? I don't know. I don't know. Well, anyway. 16:21 left to go here now in the third. Vegas leads, or we have a tied hockey game here now. Hannafin dumps it down low into the zone. DeStaus with the puck. Lilleberg now the other way. Racing for it then. Puck goes up in the air. James trying to get that one through. Banked off the boards, then down low. Here's Hagel. Throws that one around, then down low. Up to the point, Lilleberg. Banks that one off the boards, then down low behind the net. Gonzalez battling for it. Intercepted there by James in front. Hagel a shot. He scores! Brandon Hagel! Holy crap! 3 goals in just a minute. And Tampa leads again. It's 4-3. Holy crap. Goals galore here in Vegas. Back and forth. Brandon Hagel with the go-ahead goal. Dominic James, another assist. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it's 4-3 Tampa Bay. Oh, my Lord. This has been a roller coaster of a game tonight. And Brandon Hagel, good movement there in front, gets that shot on goal. And just like that, after they gave up the game-tying goal, Tampa Bay has answered right back. And now they're up 4-3. Oh, my God. Chernak now on the right side, battling for it down low. Dave, another donation. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that. Battling for it here down low. Smith trying to feed that one in front. Kucherov battling for it. It's intercepted here now. Here's Smith down the other way. Deking to center. It's intercepted. Now Kucherov drops it back into the zone. And an icing call there against Tampa Bay with 15:20 left to go in the third period. So Kucherov from Bjorkstrand and Gensel. Marner from Eichel and Barbashev. And then Hagel from James. Makes it a 4-3 Lightning lead with 15 minutes to go in the third period. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel here, be sure to subscribe. Down below, if you're new, we do these commentary streams every single week. So there can be timeouts. You don't typically see timeouts, though, till towards the end of the game. Timeouts only happen when a team is either down like 3-2 or they're down by 1 goal. You see it at the end of a game. They try and draw up a play to make. You don't see it, like when you compare it to the NBA and the NFL, you don't see it as often. And compared to the NHL in that, you're only allowed 1. You're only allowed 1 timeout. And they're taking a look at Riley Smith here. There might be a penalty coming up here against the Lightning. Cooper's going to take a look at this. And it's a double minor coming here. So a double minor is 2 penalties. So that'll be a 4-minute power play as Vasilevsky knocked in there on Smith. I think I saw that right? And yeah, he hits him in the face. Not intentional, but regardless, he still hits him in the face there. So Vasilevsky will get a penalty there for high sticking and a double minor power play here for Vegas. They will get 4 minutes on the power play. Yeah, if the audio's lagging, just leave the stream. I've had that problem before. If you leave the stream and come back, the audio will fix itself. Yeah, double minor here against Tampa Bay. So Vegas will get a 4-minute power play here in the third period. Ladies and gentlemen, suddenly things just got a whole lot interesting. Things just got a whole lot more interesting. So if my voice is going in and out, leave the stream and come back. That typically fixes it. If it doesn't, let me know. All right. Vegas power play here now. Face-off. Won by the Bolts. Cleared around then to the right side. Hagel will clear that one out then for Tampa Bay. Back into the Vegas zone. Eichel. Through center. Revs that one up into the zone. Drops it back then. Dorofeev to the right side. Hurdle at the point. Eichel. Waits. Looks for options here now. Down low. Behind the net, Jack Eichel in front. Saved by Vasilevsky with that pad. And he will cover that one up. 23-22 are the shots on goal. Brandon Hagel with the go-ahead goal in that third period. There's been 3 goals already tonight in this third. Lots of points. And Vegas looking to tie this game up here. Face off. Inside of the Tampa Bay zone. 3:31 left to go on the power play. It's won back by the Knights down low. Dorofeev to Marner behind the net. To the right side, Eichel. Theodore. Down low. Dorofeev behind the net. Marner to Eichel. Eichel in front. Oh, Marner could not get the shot on. Puck is cleared all the way back into the Vegas end. A minute has passed here on the Vegas power play. Theodore into the zone now. Dorofeev battling forward in the corner. Hurdle will battle forward as well. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate that. Is the audio good now? 13:40 to go here in the third. 2:40 left to go on the Vegas power play. Eichel through center. Brings it into the zone. Theodore waits. Throws it down low. Eichel in front. Intercepted. Tampa Bay gets it back. Here's Hagel shorthanded. Hagel will wait. Moves it back into the zone. Will dump that one down and into the Vegas zone. It's a 4-3 lead here for Tampa Bay against the Knights. Leaving and coming back works, but that makes no sense. I know, right? It's weird. It's weird how that is. It's not me. I think it's YouTube or something. I don't know. Here's Carlson now down low. Feeds it up to the point. Hannafin to the right side. Carlson battling forward here. Intercepted by Tampa Bay. They will clear it out to center. Here they come the other way. Drop back into the zone. Short-handed. Gensel feeds that one behind the net now. Gord battling forward with 1:45 to go on the power play. Howden to Carlson. Knights on the power play here. Smith to the zone in front. Barbashev can't get the shot on. Ivan Barbashev looking for the hat trick. Yes, there's plenty of time to tie up. There's 12:28 left to go in the third period. Welcome, though, man. I appreciate it. Here comes Vegas into the zone. Marner now down low. Barbashev in front, battling for that puck, jabbing at it. Dorofeev a chance. It's under a bolt. And the Knights get it back. Down low, Eichel waits. Pass in front is intercepted there. Marner gets it back. Dorofeev a shot. And that one goes way wide and out of play with 12:03 to go. A minute to go on the man advantage for Vegas. Yes, hit the like button, guys. It brings more recognition to the live stream. I would greatly appreciate that. I would very much so appreciate that. Good centering feed there. Hey, I appreciate that. Conglomerate beat makers. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I do my best. We just try to have fun. Face off now in the Tampa zone, won by Vegas. Less than a minute to go here on the power play. Down low in front. Puck goes up in the air and out of play once again. Who am I repping? I'm not really repping anybody. I'm repping Phillies. I got Phillies hat. I think Tampa will win this game. But you guys have a lot of money on it, so we'll see what happens. Face off here now in the Tampa Bay zone. It's won by the Golden Knights. At the point now, Theodore. Poke checked away. Yes, it stops. When there's a stoppage of play, the time will stop. Theodore now down low. Eichel battling forward alongside Chernak to the right side. Theodore now with that puck, trying to keep that one in. Puck goes up and out of play again. Oh, I'm sure you're hoping for Vegas, man. You need another goal. You need 2 more goals here. 11-11 left to go. And the pucks keep going out of play. This is like never going to freaking end. 29 seconds to go on the Vegas power play. Shots are 23 apiece. Eichel now versus James. Vegas wins the draw. Dorofeev throws that one behind the net now. Marner racing for it. Tampa will clear that one down the other way. Leave the stream and come back, Bills Mafia. That's the problem. Leave the stream and come back. Here's Hannafin now through the zone. Moves it in front. Saved there by Vazzy. He covers that one up with less than 10 seconds to go now on the power play. Tampa's about to kill off a 4-minute double minor. Absolutely huge. Face off here now on the Tampa Bay end. Gergensons in the draw. One back by the Lightning. 3 seconds left on the power play. They survive the impossible. They kill off a 4-minute double minor. What a kill by Tampa Bay. Behind the net now, Riley Smith throws it in front. Save. Rebound is kicked away then. And back over to the right side. Smith down low. Chance in front. What a play by Vasilevsky. Keeps the puck out of the net. That would have been the game-tying goal. He got that one out. Here's Korzak, a shot blocked by Gergensons on the right side. Down low here now in the corner. Another chance. And that one's wide as well. At the point, Hannafin shoots it. Save. Kicked at it in front. Tampa clears. Hannafin keeps it in. Fires it. Blocked as well. Vegas continues their never-ending pressure. Down low, Smith a shot. Glove save by Vasilevsky. Good luck, bro. Likewise. What team ranks 1? I think Vegas is higher in the standings. Couple of good looks here for Vegas, but they cannot find a way to get a puck past Andrei Vasilevsky for the 4th time. It's a 4-3 hockey game. Let's go Vegas. Yeah, I think Vegas is higher in the standings. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they're higher in the standings. But we'll see. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Who knows? At TV timeout, there is 10:16 left to go. So a little bit over halfway through the period. Under halfway. So Kucherov, Marner, and Hagel get the goals tonight for each respective team in this third period. It's been a lot of scoring tonight. That is Kucherov's 10th point in a Watch with Nordic commentary stream. Oh, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. It's been a fun commentary stream. Who is winning? Tampa Bay is up 4-3 on the Golden Knights. I have Tampa Bay winning, but I've seen people pick Vegas, so we'll see. I don't know. It could go either way. Like, these are two really good teams. Face-off here now is coming in the Tampa Bay zone. It's won by the Knights. Barbashev a shot. That one is blocked. 3-on-2 the other way then for the Bolts. Here they come. Bjorkstrand battling alongside Korzak. James trying to get to it there as well. It's intercepted by Dorofeev, who will bank it down the other way then for Vegas. Battling for it now behind the net. 9:50 left to go here in the third period. 27-23 are the shots on goal. It's a 4-3 Lightning lead. Banked off the boards then, slid out to the front. And Tampa Bay will clear that one out to the neutral zone. Hanifin trying to hold off that puck. Kept in the zone there. James a shot saved by Lindbaum as the puck is kicked away. Here's Korzak now the other way. Dumps that one in down low. Lilleberg now battling for it on the right side. Puck will go up in the air and back out to center. As Shea Theodore will hold that one for Vegas. Theodore dumps that one in down low. Into the Tampa Bay zone. Korzak battling for it too. Sisson slided out in front and that one is denied there as well. Here's Braden Point. Will drop that one back then for Moser, who will come back and regroup in his own zone. Moser then for Kucherov. Kucherov drops it back. Yanis Yaron Moser. Feeds that one to Kuch. Deeks around there. It's intercepted. Vegas trying to get it right back. Barbashev to the right side. Intercepted, and Point will get that one out of the zone. Barbashev battling for it alongside Point. Chernak to Gensel. Tampa Bay with a 4-3 lead here. No problem, man. Puck slides out back into the Vegas end. Marner holds the puck for the Golden Knights to center. Eichel drops it back then for Hanifin. 8:15 to go here in the third period. Puck is back down low into the Tampa Bay zone and cleared all the way back out into the Vegas zone. Hanifin now to the right side. Marner holds the puck. He'll drop it back. Eichel to the right side now. Hanifin with it. Less than 8 minutes to go here. Lightning have won 4 of their last 5. Here come the Golden Knights through the zone. Riley Smith brings it in. Trying to move that one to the front. Throws it back up to the point. And Whitecloud now on the right side, tied up there heavily by Tampa Bay. And thrown back around then behind the net. 7.5 minutes to go here in the third period. 2-1 now the other way. Hagel into the zone. A shot! And that one goes up and out of play. And a delayed penalty call here against the Golden Knights. And Tampa Bay will head back to the power play. It's Jeremy Lazone who will head to the box. Golden Knights down a goal. They will go back to the penalty kill here. And we will go back to commercial break. Whew. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been a fun stream. It has been quite a fun stream, I must say. Good game, too. Good game. So a power play is when, I was explaining this earlier, power play is when a player takes a penalty, and whether that is like tripping somebody, interfering with them, like hitting them in the face, hitting them with your stick, that's a penalty, and then the other team gets a power play, which is like a man advantage. They have one more person than the other team for either 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or 4 minutes. For example, this penalty that's going on right now is a 2 minute because it was an interference call. He ran into the guy, interfered with him. That's a 2 minute penalty. Some instances can be different, like if you get into a fight, that's a 5 minute penalty, and maybe that won't even count towards the actual game itself. It'll still be 5-on-5. Sometimes you hit somebody really hard and really bad. That can be a penalty too. And a major power play. Yeah, Big Al just explained it well. There you go. What about they square up and punch each other? Is it a power play? So no. The only one that isn't a power play is when they fight. If they get into like a full-blown fight, then that's not a power play. That's just that they both go into the penalty box for 5 minutes, and it doesn't count towards the game itself. Like, it's still 5 people versus 5 people. I have Tampa winning, Faith. I hope I explained that well. Steve said I did earlier, but I don't know if I did it that time. That was Mitch Marner's first goal as a Golden Knight in a Watch of Nordic commentary stream. So that's pretty cool. He only has 4 of them. Face-off here now won by the Bolts. Power play here for Tampa Bay. They can put the game away. Kucherov to Gensel in front. Puck goes off of the boards and back to the right side. Up at the point now, down low. Kucherov over then for Bjorkstrand on the right side. Oliver Bjorkstrand regroups now down low in front. Shot saved there by Lindbaum. That even got on net and cleared back down low behind the net. Gensel to Kucherov on the right side. Pass in front is cleared away. Good clear there by Vegas. What's the score of that game? As expected, though, by the way. Kucherov waits at the point. Radish, a shot! And Bjorkstrand shoots that one just wide. Cleared out of the zone then by Carlson with a minute to go here on the power play. Vasilevsky holds that one behind his own net back then for Victor Hedman. Thank you, Faith. I appreciate it. Tampa Bay moves it in, drops it back to the point. Hedman down low then. Gensel in front. Save. Rebound is kicked away back down low to the corner. 5-2? Yeah, not surprised. Kucherov down low in the corner. 40 seconds left. Nikita Kucherov to the point. Hedman to the right side as Tampa Bay regroups. Down low. Bolts have the puck. Hedman to Kucherov. He scores! What a shot and what a goal, Nikita Kucherov. And it's 5-3 Tampa Bay. A power play goal. And Kucherov has his second of the night. And it is 5-3 in favor of the Bolts with 5:20 to go here in the third period. Assists on that goal were from Brandon Hagel and Victor Hedman. And again, Kucherov with his second goal of the night. His 52nd career multi-goal game. So there you go. And I hate to break it to you guys, it feels like this game may be over. But there's still time. Vegas can definitely score 2 goals. It's not impossible. But we shall see. Battling forward here down low in the corner. Saad on the right side. I will not be live tomorrow or this weekend. I start my work with the Reading Royals. I work for a pro hockey team that is like 2 hockey leagues below the NHL. So I start work for them tomorrow. I will not be live this weekend. I'll be live on Monday for a doubleheader. Vegas with the puck. Saad on the right side. Shot in front there is blocked as it kicks back down low behind the net. Vegas with the puck. Less than 5 minutes to go here now in the third period. Less than a minute to go here. 4:40. Pass in front there. Eichel is tripped, and that'll be a penalty. Okay. So a penalty there for Gage Gonzalez. A lot of calls being called here tonight. And Vegas, after giving Tampa Bay a good chunk of power plays, the Golden Knights will now get a power play here with 4 minutes to go in the third period. Do I post any? I post on all other platforms, yes. I am on TikTok, Instagram. Just search up Nordic97, and you'll see me. There is a Watch with Nordic Instagram right here. Watch W Nordic. It includes the streaming schedule, commentating highlights, stats, and all the other stuff. So all the stream notification stuff is there. So Jack Eichel with 2 assists tonight. Mitch Marner, 3 points. Nikita Kucherov has 2 goals tonight too. Barbashev as well. You have maybe 2 dual hat tricks here. Definitely still time though, that's for sure. There's definitely still time for Vegas to come back. Or yeah, there's no doubt about that. If there's one thing I've learned, you never doubt the Vegas Golden Knights. You never count them out. You'll check it out? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I very much so appreciate that. So, Dominic James, 3 NHL points tonight. Again, he had 0 before tonight. He's put up a good stat line here. Power play coming up here in just a moment. Gage Gonzalez in the box. He looks like he's about to cry. Are you good, buddy? So power play coming here for Vegas. That 4-minute power play really killed them. They needed a goal here to get them back within 1. Hurdle versus Gergensons. The faceoff is won back by the Knights, but Tampa is right there. Eichel gets the puck. Jack Eichel now on the right side, down low. Dorofeev waits, looks, in front, saved by Vazzy. The rebound is kicked away back off the boards and back out to the neutral zone. Jack went airborne. Yeah, that's a... Here's Theodore now, a shot on net. That one goes into the corner. 1.5 minutes to go on the power play. Tampa Bay gets it back. They will clear it down the other way. Marner with a 3-point game tonight. Intercepted there in front. Here's Gord. Yanni Gord 1-0 and poke checked away there by Theodore. Good offensive zone play. You put 500 on Tampa. Oh, you got that in the bag, bro. Here's Eichel now through the neutral zone. 4-on-3. Hurdle. Down low to Eichel in front. That one's intercepted there. Eichel to the point. Hannafin. Pass over to the right side. That one is swiftly picking up. Down low now, Dorofeev to Eichel. Jack Eichel on the right side. He falls on his feet. Picks it back up then for Marner. Mitch Marner to Eichel. At the point. Hannafin a shot save. Rebound is blocked. What a block. 2 great blocks there. At that. And you need that for sure for Tampa Bay. Because if you let those shots go through, you never know. Battling for it here now on the right side. Pass over and fanning on that puck is Dorofeev. Shots are 28-25 in favor of the Golden Knights. But so far they can't seem to get pucks past Vasilevsky besides those 3 they already have. And that'll do it for the power play. 2:40 left to go in the third. Keep an eye out for Carl Lindbaum. They will pull the goaltender to get the extra player on the ice. Here come the Bolts the other way. Gonzalez into the zone. A shot! And that one goes up in the air and out of play off of Lindbaum. And the faceoff will stay in the zone. 2.5 minutes to go here now. Gonzalez looking for his second of the game here as well. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We're almost done here tonight. Golden Knights battling for it here in their own end. Kucherov will drop it back. Here in the neutral zone, Vegas brings it back into the Tampa Bay end. Kolasar feeds it in front. Save. Rebound is right there. They're jabbing at that puck. And Vazzy makes the save. There's some pushing and shoving in front. And these guys are getting into it. So 2:10 left to go here. Keep an eye out. I would imagine they're going to pull Carl Lindbaum here in a moment to try and get that extra attacker out and see if they can maybe come back into this game. All right. Vegas might have pushed that puck into the Vegas net, into the Tampa Bay net. They're not going to do anything with it, though, because it would have been goalie interference. All right. Face-off here now, won by the Golden Knights. Lindbaum is at the bench. Empty net here for Vegas. Puck is cleared to center. Tampa Bay will shoot that one off the post of the empty net. Oh, my God. Here's Dorofeev now the other way, intercepted there by Kucherov on the right side. Back down low. Tampa Bay's got it. Hagel will shoot that one wide, too. And picked back up then by Theodore. Here they come through center. 1:40 to go. Back into the Tampa Bay zone. McDonough battling for it now with Barbashev. On the right side, pass in front is swiftly denied. 1:20 to go now. Marner to the point to Theodore. On the right side, Eichel. Eichel shoots it, and that goes off the mask of Vasilevsky and back out of the zone. Down low now on the right side. Puck will slide free. With that puck as Kucherov gets knocked off it quickly. Last minute of play here now in the third period. Dorofeev now on the right side. Holds the puck, a shot, save, rebound is kicked away there. Kucherov will deke around, sends that one for Hagel. He'll put the icing on the cake. And the Bolts win 6-3. Brandon Hagel with the 6th goal here for Tampa Bay. They were down 2-0 in the first period. They were heavily outshot in that opening period. And they bounced back and got the win 6-3. And that's the dagger. Yeah, sorry, Big Al. Everybody prayers up for Big Al. He just lost $2,000 today. Prayers up for Big Al. Shots are 32-27 here, though, in favor of the Golden Knights. And Carl Lindbaum will have to wait just a little bit longer before he gets his first career win. Hey, Dave, thank you so much again, man. Another donation that makes us hit our stream goal here. $100. Let's go. Our season-long donations. Thank you guys so much. 25 seconds to go here in the third. Time winding down. DeStaus with the puck now at the point. Cleared back down low. Puck in front there for Lindbaum. He makes the save. And we get some pushing and shoving now here in this third period. So Brandon Hagel with the empty net goal. That is his second game of the night. Hey, Corey, congrats, man. Congrats to Corey. Congratulations to everybody who won their bets tonight. Glad your money didn't clear from your previous bets. Hey, that's fair enough. Face-off won by Vegas. 10 seconds to go. Time will wind down, and Tampa Bay comes into Vegas. They had a lousy first period, but they made up for it after that with a pretty damn good second and third, and they take home the win here tonight. 6-3, your final score. Tampa Bay 6 and Vegas 3. In this doubleheader matchup tonight here in the Watch Nordic commentary streams, Carl Lindbaum will have to wait a little bit longer for his first career win. There you go. Well, that being said, folks, that will do it for me here tonight. Thank you all so much for watching and tuning into the stream. I really do appreciate it here. We are done until Monday. We'll be back for a doubleheader on Monday between the Golden Knights and the Devils and Vegas and Florida. So we will be live for Florida next against the Golden Knights. So both of the Panthers, both of the Florida teams coming in here. That's pretty cool. All right. My voice is dead. I am tired. I am going to eat some food and get some sleep. But regardless, thank you all so very much for tuning in tonight. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. But regardless, that is it for me. Thank you for